If you're over 50 and your last blood test came back with the words, "Your cholesterol is a little high," or "Your triglycerides are creeping up," stop scrolling for the next 90 seconds. Because there's one food, sitting in most grocery stores for under $2, that has real clinical research behind it for helping lower both. It's not a supplement, it's not a fad, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how much to eat, how to eat it, and the one mistake that makes it useless. Here's why this hits differently after 50. Your body's ability to clear cholesterol and fat from your bloodstream naturally slows down. For both men and women, but especially for women, after menopause, when a drop in estrogen causes LDL, the bad cholesterol, to rise. This isn't about vanity. High triglycerides and LDL cholesterol are two of the biggest, quiet drivers of heart attacks and strokes. And most people feel completely fine until something goes wrong. So this video isn't fear-mongering. It's about one simple, well-studied habit you can start today. Quick heads up, I'm not a doctor, and this video isn't medical advice. Always talk to your doctor before making changes, especially if you're on medication. But what I am going to do is walk you through the actual research, show you exactly how to use this food, and give you a simple weekly plan. Stick around, because Chapter 4 covers the one mistake that makes this food basically pointless, and most people are making it. The food is ground flaxseed. I know, you were maybe expecting something exotic, but flaxseed has one of the strongest, most consistent bodies of research behind it for heart health. And here's why it works. Soluble fiber. Flaxseed is rich in a soluble fiber that binds to cholesterol in your digestive system and helps carry it out of your body before it's absorbed. Omega-3 fatty acids, ALA. These plant-based omega-3s have been linked in research to modest reductions in triglycerides. Lignans, a plant compound found in flaxseed in far higher amounts than in almost any other food, which some studies suggest may support healthier cholesterol balance. Multiple clinical trials, including reviews, pooling data across thousands of participants, have found that regular flaxseed consumption is associated with modest but meaningful reductions in LDL cholesterol and triglycerides, especially in people who already have elevated levels. This is especially relevant if you're over 50 because 1. Your metabolism processes fats differently than it did at 30. 2. Many people in this age group are already managing borderline numbers and want a natural food-first step before or alongside medication. 3. Flaxseed is gentle on digestion, doesn't interact dangerously with most common medications, and is inexpensive, which matters for a habit. You'll keep up for years, not weeks. If you're finding this helpful, hit subscribe. I cover one science-backed food or habit like this every week, specifically for people who want to stay sharp, mobile, and heart healthy in their 50s, 60s, and beyond. How to actually eat it. Here's the part most videos skip. It's not enough to just eat flaxseed. How you eat it matters. Rule 1. It must be ground, not whole. Whole flax seeds pass through your digestive system, mostly undigested. You get almost none of the benefit. Buy whole flaxseed and grind it yourself in a coffee grinder. Or buy it pre-ground? This is the single biggest mistake people make. Rule 2. Store it properly. Ground flaxseed goes rancid quickly because of its fat content. Keep it in the fridge or freezer in a sealed container. Rule 3. A realistic daily amount. Most research showing benefits used somewhere in the range of 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed per day. You don't need more than that. More isn't necessarily better. And too much too quickly can cause digestive discomfort. Rule 4. Easy ways to eat it daily. Stir it into oatmeal or porridge. Blend it into a morning smoothie. Sprinkle it over yogurt. Mix it into soup just before serving. Add it to homemade bread, muffins, or pancake batter. Rule 5. Drink water with it. Because of its fiber content, pair it with enough water throughout the day to avoid digestive discomfort. The one mistake. Remember I promised you the one mistake? Here it is. Eating flaxseed inconsistently. A tablespoon once or twice a week won't move the needle. The research showing real results used consistent daily intake over 8 to 12 weeks or longer. This is a slow, steady habit, not a quick fix. If you're looking for something that works overnight, this isn't it. But if you want a small, doable daily habit that compounds over months, this is one of the best studied options available. What else helps? Flaxseed works best as part of a broader pattern, not as a magic bullet. Research consistently pairs fiber-rich foods like flaxseed with reducing refined sugar and processed carbs, which have a strong link to elevated triglycerides. Regular movement, even walking 20-30 minutes a day. Limiting alcohol, which can significantly raise triglycerides in some people. Getting enough omega-3s overall, whether from flax, walnuts, chia, or fatty fish. I'm not saying this to overwhelm you. I'm saying it because being honest with you matters more than promising a miracle. Who should be careful? A few honest notes. If you're on blood thinners, have a bleeding disorder, are pregnant, or have a hormone-sensitive condition, talk to your doctor before adding flaxseed regularly, since it can have mild effects on blood clotting and hormone pathways. And if your triglycerides or cholesterol are significantly elevated, food changes are a great complement to, not necessarily a replacement, for what your doctor recommends. So here's your simple takeaway: 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed every day for at least 2 to 3 months. Add it into meals you're already eating. Small habit, real research behind it, and it costs less than a cup of coffee. If this was helpful, let me know in the comments. Have you tried flaxseed before? Or is this new to you? And if you want the next video in this series, the 3 worst foods for triglycerides after 50, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.